There's a conversation that every man over 60 should have had by now, but most never do. Not because they don't care, not because it's not important, but because no one ever created the safe space for it. No one brought it up at the right time in the right tone. And so men simply push the worry aside, bury it beneath routine, and convince themselves that everything is fine. Until suddenly, it's not. It doesn't happen in the doctor's office. Most men get a short appointment, a rushed conversation, a vague explanation, and then they're sent home with unanswered questions still swirling in their minds. It doesn't happen in casual talks with friends, because men are taught to be strong, to keep it together, to laugh off discomfort instead of speaking honestly about it. And it certainly doesn't happen late at night, even though that's when the worry speaks the loudest. This conversation, the one we're having right now, is about prostate health. And it is long overdue. Because the truth is, prostate issues don't just affect the body. They affect confidence, dignity, intimacy, sleep, mobility, travel, relationships, and freedom. When a man's prostate struggles, his entire life struggles. I'm Dr. Emily, and this is Dr. Emily 360. I'm a urologist with 9 years of clinical experience helping men protect, support, and restore their prostate health. I've sat with thousands of men who walked into my office carrying unspoken fear. Men who were tired of the nighttime bathroom trips, tired of the weak stream, tired of the urgency, tired of pretending everything was normal when they knew deep down it wasn't. What I tell them is what I'm going to tell you now. Your prostate is not doomed by age, your symptoms are not destiny, and you are not powerless. Today, I'm going to share 5 natural daily habits, simple science-backed habits, that can radically improve prostate health after age 60. These habits are not expensive. They don't require equipment. They don't require extreme discipline. They require awareness, intention, and a willingness to take back control of your health. And before we go deeper, I want to ask you for one small thing. If you care about your health or the health of the men you love, hit that like button, drop a comment telling me where you're watching from, and subscribe to Dr. Emily 360. Videos like this get buried unless people engage with them, and men need this conversation more than ever. Now let's begin, slowly, deeply, as if we were sitting in my office, just you and me. No judgment, no fear, just truth, clarity, and empowerment. Most men believe urinary problems, slow flow, weak stream, urgency, dribbling, nighttime trips, are a natural part of aging. They assume that prostate enlargement means their life will gradually shrink, that travel will become difficult, that intimacy will fade, that sleep will disappear, that their world will revolve around bathrooms. But that belief is not based on biology, it's based on silence. Yes, the prostate tends to enlarge with age. By 60, more than half of men show signs of BPH. By 70, more than 80% do. By 80, nearly all men have some degree of enlargement. But enlargement alone doesn't automatically cause suffering. The real issue is inflammation, circulation, and habit-driven irritation. And that's where daily choices come in. I've seen men in their 60s, 70s, even 80s transform their urinary health. Not because they were lucky, not because they bought magic supplements, but because they finally learned how their daily habits were affecting their prostate, and they changed them. Let's go deeper into these 5 habits, starting with one of the most underestimated causes of prostate irritation. Habit number 1 is strategic hydration. Drinking smart, not just drinking more. Most men sabotage their bladder and prostate without even realizing it. They wake up and barely drink anything all morning. They go through the afternoon with only small sips. Then around evening, after work, after chores, after dinner, they suddenly feel thirsty and start chugging water, tea, juice, or even coffee. And then they wonder why they're up 3, 4, or 5 times at night. Let me explain what's happening inside the body. As men age, the thirst signal weakens. By the time your brain tells you you're thirsty, your body is already mildly dehydrated. When you drink late in the evening to compensate, your kidneys kick into overdrive. Your bladder fills quickly, and your prostate, already more sensitive with age, reacts to the concentrated urine by becoming inflamed. This triggers urgency, nighttime trips, weak stream, incomplete emptying, sometimes even burning or discomfort. Strategic hydration means shifting your drinking schedule, not your total volume. Start your day with a tall glass of water. Sip consistently through the morning. Drink during the afternoon. Then slow down in the final 2 to 3 hours before bed. Not stop, just slow down. Men who follow this simple shift often experience fewer nighttime trips within just a few days. Imagine waking up with energy instead of exhaustion. Imagine trusting your bladder again. Imagine restoring the sleep you haven't had in years. That's the power of drinking smart. Habit number 2 is one of the most underestimated forms of prostate medicine. A light walk after meals. 10 to 15 minutes. Not an hour. Not a workout. Just movement. Here's the biological reality. Every time you eat, your blood sugar rises. Your body releases inflammatory markers. And if you sit still after eating, especially if you sit for long periods, your pelvic circulation slows down. Your prostate and bladder region get less oxygen, fewer nutrients, and more inflammation. But when you walk after a meal, even at a slow pace, your blood sugar stabilizes faster, inflammation decreases, and your pelvic region receives a surge of healthy circulation. This circulation delivers oxygen. It delivers nutrients. It removes metabolic waste. It reduces stagnation in the pelvic region. And that reduces prostate swelling. Emotionally, walking after meals gives you something men don't talk about enough: freedom. A walk clears the mind, softens stress, and reminds you that your body is capable, strong, and alive, no matter your age. I've seen men who hated exercise fall in love with this habit simply because it felt good. No pressure, no gym, no equipment, no expectations. Just movement, a quiet moment alone, or time with a loved one, or even just a loop around the living room. After-meal walking is free, simple, and deeply healing for the prostate. Habit number 3, regular sexual activity. Nature's internal cleanse. Men don't talk about this. Doctors rarely emphasize it. But biologically, it is incredibly important. Your prostate is a gland. Its job is to produce fluid. That fluid builds up, and if it's not released, it stagnates. Stagnant fluid becomes thick. It accumulates toxins, dead cells, and inflammation-causing compounds. That stagnation fuels irritation and increases long-term risk. Ejaculation clears the system. It reduces pressure. It eliminates buildup. It increases blood flow. It relaxes pelvic muscles. It reduces stress hormones. And it promotes prostate health in a way nothing else can replicate. Men who maintain regular sexual activity, either with a partner or through self-release, tend to have healthier prostates over time. It's not dirty. It's not shameful. It's biology. If sexual function has become challenging, that's normal with age, and it's fixable. Talk to your doctor. The options available today are safe and effective. Shame and silence help no one. Habit number 4, strategic eating, using food as daily prostate protection. Your body rebuilds itself from the materials you give it. If you give it inflammatory foods every day, processed meats, sugar, excessive alcohol, heavy fried foods, your prostate becomes inflamed. Your urinary symptoms worsen. Your energy drops. Your metabolism slows. But when you fuel your body with prostate-friendly foods, you unlock natural healing. Cooked tomatoes and tomato sauce deliver lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that protects prostate cells from damage. Pumpkin seeds and nuts provide zinc, a crucial mineral for hormonal balance and prostate tissue strength. Cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, activate detox pathways that remove harmful compounds from the body. And when your meals support your biology supports your health. This isn't dieting, it's aligning your food with your future. Habit number 5, deep restorative sleep. The foundation of hormonal balance, immune resilience, and prostate repair. During deep sleep, your body releases melatonin and growth hormone, both of which reduce inflammation and support tissue healing. When your sleep is broken or shallow, inflammation skyrockets. Testosterone drops, stress hormones rise, blood sugar increases, everything moves in the wrong direction. Sleep is not something men should simply accept losing as they age. It is something to protect. A cool room, a dark environment, a quiet space, a consistent bedtime, limited screens before sleep, and remember, don't flood your bladder at night. Pairing habits, strategic hydration with sleep hygiene, creates compounding benefits. Now let's bring all of this together into something practical and achievable. Drink smart, walk after meals, stay sexually active, eat intentional anti-inflammatory foods. Protect your sleep. You don't need to do everything at once. Start with one habit, just one. Commit to it. Then add the next. Over time, these habits don't just improve prostate health, they improve confidence, energy, strength, mood, and quality of life. You regain the ability to travel without fear, to sleep through the night, to enjoy intimacy, to wake up with clarity and confidence, to feel like yourself again. And if you're wondering, Dr. Emily, is it too late for me? The answer is simple. No, it's never too late. I've seen men in their 70s, 80s, even 90s transform their urinary health with these habits. You are not powerless, you are not broken, and you are not destined to decline. Your body responds to what you do consistently, not perfectly. If this message resonated with you, like this video, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to Dr. Emily 360. Men rarely get this conversation, but they absolutely need it. I'm Dr. Emily, and I want to leave you with one final thought. Your prostate health is not determined by age. It's determined by action. And the best time to take action is right now.